Thank you so much for tuning in. This is the Throne Room, and you're chilling with me, Elle. And today I'm going to talk about Peter Baelish and also Sansa. So this actual video will be covering just some important points of this last episode 10 and everything that happened in season 6. So Peter Baelish, actually, in this case, I feel like he was supposed to murder Sansa. If you remember in season 5, he was told to kill her, but he ended up marrying her off to Ramsay, and everything just kind of got combobbled after that. But basically, let's just talk about 3 mistakes Sansa made. First of all, she made a mistake with trusting him the first time she left King's Landing. She left with him, he murdered someone else, she left and went to the Vale. To basically almost get killed by Lysa, which in change was the reason why that Peter Baelish has control at this point anyways. So my prediction on this anything that's going to go on in season 6 has to actually happen before 7 happens, obviously. So my thing is on this, because all these things have happened, that means we're running the chance of either Sansa being able to redeem herself by telling sweet Aaron that, look, he killed your mother, but in that case, that would probably make her a little bit in the middle of it too, so you may try to kill her. So I've heard a lot of different theories about that. In my case, I don't think that's going to happen for right now. I do think that Sansa basically has married a bunch of times, and basically Brienne actually isn't there to protect her. And so there's a lot of things going on where I feel like she's just not being protected the way she's supposed to be. And I just don't see the show giving hints that she's going to become a queen, but she could. Also, I think that she's upset for the fact that Peter Baelish got her, she was kidnapped basically by Ramsay Bolton because she didn't want to be married to him anymore. And she did confront him and say, look, I think that you're the reason why this happened. I just don't know. I think that she should have played her hand well and not told him what she thought and what she knew, because if he knows that she knows, then that means he's going to make other decisions on trying to appear that he's being helpful. So in this case, I don't see anything happening with Sansa being this changed character. Like, she did change a little bit and get a little bit smarter, but in the same case, she still owes somebody something. She didn't do this all on her own right. If it wasn't for him, then Jon would have fell dead. He would have fallen. She might have been raped and maybe married off to someone else. Again, like, the Bolton guy, what's his name? And so, it's just like, you can't really know what's going to happen when the show's just taking us to so many different places. So it's just interesting how people think that they know everything about this show when ultimately it's not up to us. It's up to R.R. Martin. But the point of this whole video is that I don't think that Baelish is going to marry Sansa for the fact that he really knows that she doesn't want him. But at the same time, he did try to kiss her and he didn't get anything back. So I think he's going to be mad about it. And he may try to kill her. He was involved in a lot of different things that I can't break down on this video. But I'll make sure to come back next time and we'll definitely go over that. I don't think that Sansa and Jon are going to marry, but a lot of people think that they are. If you can comment below if you think they're going to get married and tell me why, then I'll be happy to let you know my thoughts on that. But at this point, I don't see Baelish marrying Sansa because she doesn't want him. And he tried to kiss her, but at the same time, she did not push him away. So that does tell us that something's going on with that. Maybe she kind of has a crush on him, but just doesn't know she should trust him. So that's just my thing. I'm not sure about the interest of Jon Snow because I really believe in my own heart that he cannot stand him. And he's just another person getting away from him being the king, king in Westeros. And at this point, it's really not his for the taking. I like Baelish's character. I like Sansa's character. I like them both. But I just don't see them being together. There's also a theory out that Sansa has actually been impregnated by Ramsay, which would be very possible. I don't think that because there's certain things going on that it rules that out. I haven't really seen her look the same, like as far as like her wearing different clothing, but it might be because winter's coming. Who knows? But I think in my own case, I think she might be pregnant. and it would just give us more to talk about on the story on the show. So I think that it would be better that she was pregnant, because then we'd give us something to talk about what if how she's gonna cover it up. And the only way that we could see fit to cover it up is if Baelish finds out that she's pregnant, and then he tries to basically say, "Look, you're pregnant by Ramsay Bolton. I'll let everybody know that it's his bastard son. You can marry me. I'll legitimize him as a Baelish, and we can go on with our happy way." He might give her some sort of ultimatum of that nature.